Thanks for downloading a 3CR podcast. 3CR is an independent community radio station based in Melbourne, Australia. We need your financial support to keep going. Go to www.3cr.org.au for more information and to donate online. Now stay tuned for your 3CR podcast.
We're putting up new buildings, we're knocking down the old. We're working in the summer heat and in the winter cold. And the labour power we sell, me boys, for a hard-earned weekly pay produces mighty profits for the greedy MBA. And whether we were born here or born in Italy, in Greece, in Spain or Ireland, in England or Fiji, we all of us are workers, united we must stand, until the wealthy bludgers have been driven from our land. We faced deregistration, it backfired in the face. We're not fooled by arbitration, we won't stay in our place. We hit the bosses hard and fast to win and keep our gains, and break a couple of concrete pours to back our log of claims. So keep your powder dry and hold your head up high. It's class to class and face to face, our limit is the sky. We've got a fighting history and we never will be cowed. Our builders' labour is a name to make a man feel proud.
And it's good morning from the Concrete Gang, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, every Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. in the morning, 8:55 on your AM dial. Longest-running radio show, highest-rated radio show in the world, if not Australia. Campo.
Good morning, my friend. Good to have you back.
Sparrow.
Morning, everybody.
And we've got a special guest in here this morning from the Port Melbourne Footy Club. We've got the great Billy Gowers. How are you, Billy?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. You're on fire at the moment, mate. That's why we've sponsored him, boys. We've sponsored young Billy, and he's doing us proud. He's been best players in nearly every game this year. Kicked 5 last week. Should have kicked 8, as Billy said, but he's pretty hard on himself. 5's not a bad result. All right, Billy, let's get to you, my old mate. So just give us a bit of a background on your footy career over the years. You've been around a bit. You've played at a few clubs.
Yep. Yeah, I've been around a little bit. So fresh out of school, was at Carlton for a couple of years and then had a year out, played VFL for Footscray. Got picked up again, played for the Bulldogs for a couple of years and then I actually moved up to the Gold Coast and played for Southport Sharks in their inaugural VFL season. Played there for a couple of years. Played a bit of local football last year up the country for Moe, and then got the itch a bit and got down to the Borough, which I'm loving.
How you finding it down the Borough? You enjoying yourself down there?
Yeah, enjoying it immensely, mate. It's it's a bit frustrating at the moment in terms of our wins and losses, but we've got a great bunch and having a bit of fun as well.
Great team. We just can't seem to get the wins. We've only had 2 wins, and I didn't see the game last week, but they reckon we're all over them all day. Footscray, we should have won it, but it's the old story. Yeah,
well, they're unbeaten, so they're the top marker. But yeah, we sort of took it to them all day and fell short at the end, but good signs.
Yeah, no, it's going well. And you've got a barber shop down in Port. You want to give that a bit of a plug to the members out there?
Zeppelin Barbers, Port Melbourne. We're on Fennell Street, next door to Co & Co, the cafe. So
over the road from Delta?
Yeah, across the road from Delta.
You won't get anywhere from Connie's Bull.
It's good. It's only small, but we have a bit of fun in there and the tunes are pumping.
I've got to say, the griller's hair looks pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Nice mullet.
Yeah, you're going well, mate. Yeah. We're here to plug the Tradies Day today for when's it coming up? In 23rd of June.
Yep.
So we had one last year. It was pretty successful. This year's it's growing legs because apparently Geelong asked to play on the Tradies Day. So we're playing them on Sunday, the 23rd of June, Geelong. And it's all happening.
Yeah, awesome, mate. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. I think Port being sort of a bit of a working class kind of club where, we're pretty excited to get to put on a bit of a show for the for all the tradies, and urge everyone to make their way down to the Borough. The girls kick off at 11:30, I'm pretty sure, and I think we're on about 2:00. But there'll be activities and some events and a fair few beers, I reckon.
Yeah, and it's free access to all the members out there. The listening, all the members that are financial members get in the ground free.
Yep.
There's going to be a function in the that's a sort of. In the function hall, that's going to be $200 a ticket, and tables are 10. They're going like hotcakes. But for the families and that out around the ground, there's going to be I think ice creams and
Face
fairy floss, face painting,
Yep.
and they're going to have at half time. They're going to have a footy clinic and all that sort of thing with
awesome.
kids, which went well last year. It was a great day last year. Hopefully this year it gets better and better.
And it's not just us, like we said, the Tradies Day. I know the ETU, they're a major sponsor. The CFMEU were a major sponsor, and the Plumbers are also on board. It's it's a working class club. It's a union based club as well. We've got a lot of members down there and that. So get around it, get down there. It's a great day, but the pressure's on, Billy. You're representing the concrete gang. If you don't have a good day that day, you will be getting some word.
Well, it'll be the only day he hasn't. So he's going well, Billy. I hope if everyone's playing well. Look, they're all playing well.
You've got to beat the Cats. How are they going? Are the Cats going all right? Or
Actually, I'll be honest, I don't really check how other teams are going. I just know we're not going great. So
just worry about them on the day, mate.
Yeah,
that's all we do when you're representing the concrete gang. Just worry about them on the day, mate.
Yeah, it'll be good.
You can't beat them 2 rounds out, can you? You know, so
Exactly.
no, it's going well. All right. Billy, you. How'd you find it at Port? Because you've heard about Port all these years, I suppose, and everyone wants to end up playing at Port.
Yep. Yeah, I just remember playing against Port and bloody hating it because they were always had nuffy supporters that would hurl abuse and give you all this shit.
Yeah, Campo's still there.
Yeah, Campo
still turns up.
Still go.
Probably Campo the whole time. But no, it's obviously awesome being on the other side of the fence and being a part of the Borough and getting a bit more understanding of the history and how long it's been around and all the supporters and the people who put the work behind closed doors. But yeah, the club's awesome. The playing group are really good, and I think we're destined for some good stuff. We're just on our way at the moment.
Do you want to give us a star that you reckon's up and coming in the Borough? Put you on the spot a bit, I suppose.
Yeah. There's a few young guns, I reckon. Felix Flockhart's obviously having a pretty good year up.
Oh, the young bloke.
in the ruck. Yeah, tall
I
beanpole.
thought he would have got picked up.
Yeah, he was. I think there must have been a bit of chat around him, but he's still got like unbelievable amounts of improvement. To be honest, he's as raw as anything.
I saw some of those great marks he took.
Yeah, he's epic contesting.
Big pack goes up and hit his whack, and they all fall down here. He's in the middle of the pack with the ball. Unbelievable.
No, he's got a lot of.
Sounds like when I was younger.
He's got a lot of skill, and then we've got a heap of young guys like Owen Malati. I reckon is going to be a really good player. He's injured at the moment, but he's really sort of switched on and loves his footy and wants to develop. Lockie Rankin, young guy off an AFL list. I feel like if he can string it together, he could probably get back on a list. We've got a lot of young, good players, which is really exciting.
Yeah, well, let's hope we can get a few wins on the board, mate. Who we got this week? We've got Williamstown, my pet 8.
Your favourite team.
Sunday at the Borough, mate. They are mate. We've got to beat them. And just think, if we had it down the Williamstown, would have blown their stand away this week because that is the greatest shithole of the earth. Mate, whoever designed to put a ground down there needs to
Right
be
on the
shot.
water.
Mate. It was even too hard. I remember Azzy was giving the speech one day at 3/4 time.
Hear him.
And there was a seagull on the ground, and it got up, tried to fly back towards the room 3 times, went backwards, and in the end it walked all the way. Right up.
Gave up.
The seagull gave up. Couldn't even fly. Oh, mate, I said, you've got to be kidding. I want to fucking join them, but anyway. All right, well, Billy, thanks for coming in this morning and give us a bit of a brief rundown. If you'd like to say anything before you go, I don't know, but look, you've been a great asset. You've represented. We have sponsored you. You've been fantastic for us because you've probably been the best players every game. And as it goes on, you get better and better. So you've been a leader down there, and it's been fantastic for the Borough. And so we appreciate your efforts, you know.
Thanks, boys.
You give it every chance. And Look at these knuckleheads. What about giving them a haircut? Have a look at him. He's got no hair in his head. Like, you know.
Well, he'd be no good for me.
No.
Yeah,
Just run a comb over it and charge him 50 like you do, mate.
That's what I do with you, mate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, thanks, boys. Thanks for having me, and appreciate the sponsorship and support throughout the year.
No worries, mate. All right, let's move on. So let's. What have we got, boys? We've got. We could talk about the EBA. Do we want to talk about that?
Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going for 555s.
Well,
4 5s. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
4
a 4 year EBA,
EBA,
which is
yeah.
good. 4 years. So we don't have to worry about it for 4 years. Yes, Campo.
there's still a bit of fine tuning though, as we got a report yesterday. We had a meeting yesterday. There's still a bit of fine tuning we're doing. There's a bit of a blue between us and the builders at the moment on where we land on back pay and what we're seeking back pay, and the bosses obviously don't want to pay
Don't
back
want to pay
pay.
the back
So
pay.
that's
So they just want to run it another 3 months and not pay us.
And not pay.
pay us. So we put them on notice at the start of the agreement. So where it lands is where it lands, but we are getting close.
All the smart ones would have already been paying the 5%, wouldn't they?
Yeah, smart ones would be, but
But like any time you're going for back pay, all the bosses are pleading poor. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's right. Which doesn't make sense really, because the EBA, it's not like it just come out of the blue. We knew it was
Yeah.
coming.
It's been getting negotiated. It's been a long negotiation. There's a lot of stuff we want to get back in the agreement. So, now we've got to work out the back pay and all that. And then from there, we'll go through it and, then we'll have the big mass meeting and see where it lands.
yeah. So the guts of it is they're blowing about. They made an offer, a shit offer that we thought the organisers knocked it back. And I got to say, Johnny Secker gave a great report yesterday, and they're doing a great job. It's not an easy job negotiating these EBAs with all these money-hungry builders that are apparently all going. All of a sudden, they're all going broke. I've heard it all before. Been hearing that for about 50 years. Every time the EBA comes up, how tough it is.
Can't
how
afford it.
I've never heard them
Some
say
of
they've
them-
made heaps of money.
One of them's got one of them's got a boat up at Hamilton Island worth about 40 million. He'd be going broke, wouldn't he? And one's got a yacht down.
Did they ever say they had a good year?
Nah.
Have they ever said they made money on a job? They all got brand new cars and mansions and all that, but never made money. So,
Yes, is in too, right?
so obviously that's much debate, and that's the crux of it. You know what I mean? But obviously, once we go through it, the organisers will go through the EBA, and then we'll vote it up, and then it'll eventually go to the delegates, and then go to the stewards meeting,
Mass meeting.
and then mass meeting of all the rank and file, and then that's when you get to have your say. So.
And we don't. We haven't heard what's been negotiated so far, so that's still up in the air. So look, I don't know how long we think it's going to take. but-
Johnny did mention we've got a better death cover, so funeral benefit. That's something.
for the family.
Family.
Yeah.
So if someone passes away,
Immediate family.
immediate family. So I think it covers you up to 15 grand. That's what he said yesterday. So if someone passes away in your immediate family, so that's a win. But there's a few other things, like we said, we didn't get to go through the guts of the agreement.
The document.
Yeah, so and a few things out of the awards we're putting back into the agreement and all that. So there's a lot of work, still a lot of fine tuning by the sound of it. But yeah, the crux of it is the back pay. So we want the money.
All right.
Yeah.
So this week we've coming up. We've also got the Stewards Conference Tuesday and Wednesday at the casino. So it's going to be a massive conference, the first one ever. I think there's going to be about 500 or 600 stewards going there for 2 days. So that'll
It's going to be a lot of content. It was actually meant to go over 3 days, but we couldn't get the room for the third day, so it's going to be jam-packed.
And also
Get your money for the Concrete Gang T-shirts.
Yeah, we'll selling T-shirts and beanies. So if you get half the rash, there's plenty of what they call those
ATMs.
ATMs to get cash. So if you want to get your T-shirts and beanies, you better hurry out because everyone whinged about it, but we've got more made. So first in, first served.
So yeah, like we said, it's good to have the conference. We're going to have a lot of guests from around the state, from the other branches as well. So. And it's it's good to bring everyone together and obviously go through stuff because sometimes when you're at a stewards meeting, you only get to go through it for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, 'cause it's only a couple of hours, really.
So it'll be good to have that. So, like we said, the Concrete Gang shirts will be there for sale. So any shoppies listening, get in,
Get the cash, yeah.
get the cash.
And the beanies.
the beanies.
It should be a big do because State of Origin's on the same night as the
That
ball.
Wednesday night, yeah.
Ooh, so go Queensland.
Who gives a rat's ass about that, honestly?
I do.
Yeah, we know you're a Queenslander, mate. We know that. Don't put us to sleep. All right, let's cut to a track. What have you got for us,
Queenslander sometimes.
Campo?
Pokes.
Australia I was born. Heave away, haul away. In South Australia round Cape Horn. We're back for South Australia. Yeah, haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're back for South Australia. 'Cause I woke up morning fire. Heave away, haul away. Just there I met this Nancy Blues. We're back for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're back for South Australia. There's just one thing that's on my mind. Heave away, haul away. That's leaving Nancy there behind. We're back for South Australia. Haul away, you're rolling king. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. We're back for South Australia. Let's fly. Last week one up around Cape Horn. Yeah, wish to God you'd never been born. Haul away, you're rolling king. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. In South Australia I was born. In South Australia round Cape Horn. Haul away, you're rolling king. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. Haul away, you're rolling king. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. Back for South Australia.
And there it was, the Pogues. Very good. Not
There
a
you
bad,
go, Wes. The bet's been paid.
not a bad pick for you, Campo. Someone must have told you to play. You wouldn't have picked that.
Yep. No, I didn't actually. It was Esther because we had a bet. And,
That was it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
She,
Well, so you take
she
them.
thinks South Australia is the best place on the planet.
Is that like
Yeah.
is that like a bribe or getting bribed to play songs?
Yeah.
That sounds a bit dodgy.
No, it's either pay the money or pay the play the song.
The
So-
song
every day of the week, mate. Every day of the week. Sorry, boys.
All right, and one of the Concrete Gang's favourites is Michaela Cash.
Oh, yeah.
She's
At it
popped up again. Oh, Michaela,
Horrible
please.
What's she up to now, Campo?
Oh, well, there's been a leaked document, and we all knew the crack anyway. There's been a leaked document. She sent an email to New South Wales, the head of the Liberal Society there, with the outline when they win the next election and what they're going to do. So they want to get rid of the boot test. So what it is, the boot test is a better off overall test and agreement. So it's got to get tested. So you have to be better off than what you are. You can't go backwards, and you can't be less than the award. So it's you putting the agreement against the award and which one's better, and it can't be worse than the award. So they want to get rid of that test.
Of course.
Right.
Well,
So
just
people
go
don't need
backwards.
the award. They want to scrap a lot of the awards if you're over if you're getting paid over 50,000, get rid of the award. You know what I mean? So, and they also want to bring back, obviously work choices, individual contracts, and all that sort of stuff. All the stuff we dealt with, they want to bring back. So they want to bring back codes and all that sort of stuff.
Perfect.
Perfect. So that's what they're going after. We all knew that. That's their agenda. They want to get rid of our conditions and our pays and our. They want the lowest paid workers to be low. They want to make sure it's easier to have casual and flexibility arrangements in the work choice, and all that is Liberal code for they want to rob us. So,
if times aren't tougher now, the cost of living, we're just going to make it harder.
but it's tough on business too, apparently. So
Of course
like,
it is.
yeah. So that's what they're going to do. We knew that, and but you can see it there in writing. So, McKeely Cash.
Well, some things never change, do they?
No.
The other thing we've got it coming up, 16th of June, the radiothon, 9:30 to 10:30 on the Sunday, live. So between 9:30 and 10:30, you ring in and donate money to keep this great show on the longest running radio show in Australia.
Award winning.
And keep this great station, the community radio, 3CR.
So you can
Every
call-
time we say it's the greatest show on earth, Annie rolls her eyes. You notice that? Yeah.
Just because someone's got a lesser show.
Well, she's got to listen to all this shit too. I mean, you know, she's probably got a claim and you're going to sue us later. You know?
So
Anyway, so I'm suggesting on that 16th of June, get your gang, get your site together, get everyone to ring up. Campo's made himself available to wash cars, do gardening, mow lawns and all that.
Clean gutters.
That's the type of bloke
I
he
did
is.
hear someone yesterday at a job next to the office was going to ring up and get someone to sing the Carlton theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, were they?
Yep. So ring up.
That'd have to be big money, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's what I said. If it was me, I'd be matching it. So that number to call in is 9418 18377.
Well, we hope it is. That might change by then, but let's just hope that is.
That's the number. So call in. It's a big target, like I said. We need to keep the show on the road. There's a lot of radio shows on here, and we've also got to, throw in for the creatures of the industry as well. Young Warren,
And the other thing is
Who stood us up the other week?
who did stand us up last week.
The other thing is, we actually, it was brought up when I was discussing this with some senior member at Community Radio 3CR, that actually we virtually own this station.
Raise that much money?
Yep.
Anyone disputing that?
I'm not disputing it. No, listen, please.
Wow.
Well, we got to carry Let's be honest. We need to get the big bulk of money in because we got to carry the plumbers as well.
What's a half and nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
got to pull the plumbers along too, don't we?
All right, now let's move on from that. So, Concrete Gang, we've done that. Melbourne Airport.
Oh, yeah. Awarding contracts, non-EBA contracts.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
The old Sparrows.
Again, they've always got work going on
What
there
they got?
too.
5 minutes to go. He's going to say
I've just
something.
woken up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they keep giving out contracts to non-EBA builders and subbies and...
Weren't you the shop steward down there a time ago, the griller? Weren't you the?
Yes, I was.
It's different roles as shop steward there, isn't it? They go to multiple jobs.
Yeah, I was the
Convener, isn't it?
Yeah, the airport convener. They had to change the laws because they reckon they're going to get all these jobs done, and you had to be inducted. But if you had any naughty things against your name, like any charges, you couldn't get on. I was the first one. They said, "Oh well, we can't have him. He's had a few charges against him." I said, "Well, good luck with the rest."
Yeah, no one will be
So
able to-
they got the first 100 blokes. I think 3 blokes started. So then they decided to change the laws.
Better
Well, I
scrap
think
that.
that's not a bad idea to get us all on. Yeah, but yeah, that was those days that I'd had to look after 2 or 3 jobs. But what it was about, there was 3 different bills. We had 3 different stewards. But like if you had C-Bus come out or someone, we'd all sort of have a meeting together, so to do it once. But they got themselves that worked up about this airport alliance. It was amazing what happened. It was just over nothing, But they really got their knickers in a knot, and we used to send them faxes. They'd send them back, and it was hilarious. Some of the things that went on those days, and just one of the quick stories was Johnny Seck. Johnny he comes down and they had all these bands on to get me on, and John's taking me to different jobs, showing me around, and Laughing Louie. I remember Laughing Louie. He goes, they're down the end there, Long. He said, this is Seck going, all these jobs, it's all be stopped. The cranes, we get in there, cranes are slewing around, pumps are going. And he goes, geez, what's going on here? He rings Laughing Louie. Louie comes, how are you, John? He says, what's going on? He goes, well, we haven't lifted the bands. He said, oh, no, the boss said it was all right, so I lifted them.
Oh, gross.
So we went for a walk along the airport, and when they pour these big slabs, they put the hession on it, keep them wet and all that. Cure them and all that. So the 3 of us walked along the airport talking, and Johnny goes, what happened to Laughing Louie? We look around, we're in the middle of a tarmac.
He's
No,
gone.
Laughing Louie. Laughing Louie and his gang have rolled the hessian over the biggest pit you've ever
Oh,
seen.
gross.
He's gone straight down the bear trap. Oh, it was hilarious. And like, help. But anyway, it was funny, but you had to be there. Yeah, but there's a history there, and those were the days we had some good wins out there in the days in the Timor. We
playing, you've come over.
Yeah, all that, and it was those were the days, my friends. But but we better move on. Scallywags, Michaela Cash, of course.
Yeah, obviously, and the Liberal Party for trying to bring back work choices.
The bosses for making the feeble attempt with their back pay.
Please, less than please.
Barron Asset.
Barwon Asset Solutions.
But
what Barwon Asset Solution is, obviously we're breaking into that off-site. It's a quarry. They sort of sieve dirt and all that. They got blokes working down there, asbestos everywhere, the joints, no control measures. It's
Very inadequate.
Victoria Police.
Vic Pole.
Big well, they come out and made a piss poor apology to the Indigenous brothers and sisters for the stolen generation.
Yeah, pretty
I
awesome.
may as well have said nothing.
Yeah.
Suki Lalas, we've got the back pay from the bosses, of
From
course.
everyone.
Tom Kelly.
Yep.
Oh, Tom Kelly, one of our shoppies, was on a show, Tipping Point. Did no good.
No good.
Looked like he had a big head, though.
Yeah, he look, yeah.
All right, so who's going to win it? I reckon Michaela Cash
Michaela Cash, for sure.
and the bosses for
Sooking
Sooking
up.
about the back pay.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
How's that for a straight sets?
Done.
What do you think? So we go the same old way. Dare the struggle.
Dare to win.
If you don't fight,
You lose.
And it's good morning from the Concrete Gang Campo. What are we going out with?
We're going out with Uncle Archie Roach.
Archie Roach.
Take the children away.
This story's right, this story's true. I would not tell lies to you, like the promises they did not keep, and how they fenced us in like sheep. Said to us, come take our hand, set us up on mission land, taught us to read, to write and pray. Then they took the children away, took the children away, the children away. Snatched from their mother's breast, said this is for the best, took them away. The welfare and the policeman said you've got to understand, we'll give to them what you can't give, teach them how to really live, teach them how to live, they said, humiliated them instead, taught them that and taught them this, and others taught them prejudice. You took the children away, the children away, breaking our mother's heart, carrying us all apart, took them away. One doctor on Framingham came and didn't give a damn. My mother cried, go get their dad. He came running, fighting mad. Mother's tears were falling down. Dad shaped up and stood his ground. He said, you touch my kids and you fight me. Then they took us from our family, took us away. They took us away. Snatched from our mother's breast, said this is for the best, took us away. Told us what to do and say, taught us all the white man's way. Then they split us up again and gave us gifts to ease the pain, sent us off to foster homes and
we grew up, we felt alone, 'cause we were acting white, yet feeling black. One sweet day, all the children came back, the children came back. The children came back. Back where their hearts grow strong, back where they all belong, the children came back. Said the children came back. The children came back. Back where they understand, back to their mother's land, the children came back. Back to their mother, back to their father, back to their sister, back to their brother, back to their people, back to their land. All the children came back. The children came back. The children came back. Yes, I came back.
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.